And good afternoon, Bitcoin Gladiators. This is Drew coming with the midday market report for Monday. We're just taking a look here, starting with the Bitcoin. As we look at the trend, we begin to see that it's following exactly at the line that was established in my previous video. Um, this is a very good sign that it's hitting this line because we're beginning to see a strong bull move. We also see that there's also a triangle that is forming. So basically what I'm anticipating is if it doesn't continue to rise, it's going to come back down and to stay within this triangle and eventually again cross to a higher high. If it were to break down to the downside, then you should have a plan B, which is any type of positions that would cross here to go short. But for me, my understanding in mathematics shows that it's going to continue to rise. And we're beginning to see a lot of interest within this time frame. So we're beginning to see it, like I was mentioning to you, to stay within here as we see it got rejected with the resistance here in the 1 hour. And so there's nothing to worry about because we also see a very strong position right here. So I can foresee seeing it just following this line and breaking free going long. So kudos to those who followed my trade that purchased over here and holding on and hodling till here. And I can foresee seeing this to be good in short term. Because the Bitcoin is moving in the right direction, we also see it happening with the Ethereum. Now with the Ethereum though, I do also see a position of resistance right over here. And so it's almost reaching this price point right here. And so this is a level that will experience a little bit of kickback. And I expect it to come back down to this level right about here and start snaking in this channel. But because of the bullish news and watch my previous video of my emergency bulletin. It explains a little bit of what's going on. So as we begin to look here, we do see some great movements taking place. The trends are there, and so we're going to expect this also to continue to rise and follow within this area here and then move to the upside. Because these two are showing also great and promising trends, XRP also is looking really great. As we begin to see, kudos to those who went into a trade at 80. The Bitcoin Gladiators team are doing very well, buying the dips and now experiencing profits. It did come down here, but we do understand with this line that I put previous that it's going to continue to stay within this area at the worst case scenario if we're to come to the downside. But we begin to see again another great bullish trend going this direction. And so I don't foresee seeing it crossing this line, but I do know there is going to be a resistance at this price level right about here. So it's going to continue to hit this line, and once it's ready, the bulls will take over and it's going to cross and hit 97, which I was mentioning to the team and everyone a few days ago that it's on its way to 96. So again, kudos to those who got into a trade with me at 78, now experiencing massive gain here at 88 and looking forward to hitting to 92 and then eventually at 97 and then 99. Although once it hits 99, we're going to see some massive and exponential moves to the bull side as it'll continue to follow these limits here as resistant lines, but we are on the right track and everything is looking really good. Just keep holding on. As we can see here, it is going in the 1 hour, and yeah, we're in the right direction. We see that the bulls are now taking over. So other than that, if you're not getting into positions, don't worry about it. I would wait until price confirmations of 91 cents if you're not into the trade, or wait for it to go to the downside. If you're shorting, wait till it to go to about 86 and then go short, because it's going to come down to 81. You're probably wondering too, like, well, that's not very much of a drop. So how are you going to make any money if it does? Well, you can always um, leverage your credit going down and making, 10 times, 5 times the amount. So it's worth it if you are leveraging. That I can teach you if you're interested, or if you want to learn the fundamentals, I'm willing to help you and spend time with you one-on-one. On roll now, I have over 213 students and rising. And I'm looking forward to hitting the $300, or not $300, the 300 mark of students, and to see that they're all making money and doing very well. So, with that said, again, hit that subscribe, hit that warning when things are going well or bad, and if there's something that you need to know, I will post it right away, and you will get a warning signal right away on your device. So other than that, have yourselves a great afternoon. Enjoy the weather if you're here in Alberta. And so we'll talk to you in the evening.